What is up guys, Dzeeff here. Today I wanted to share with you my current favorite deck to play in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, that is Sacred Beast Volcanics. Now this deck is very off the radar. I've never played against an opponent using it in Master Duel over the past 3 months, so I think that it definitely can get a lot of surprising wins against opponents. I kind of built it as a joke originally, but it turned out to be a very good strategy, and I actually went on a number of good win streaks on and off my Twitch live stream. So here is the deck list, and before we go through here, I wanted to explain the main combo. So if you open either Dark Beckoning Beast or Opening of the Spirit Gates, you have a 1 card plus 1 discard combo that can get you to Curious, which can then send the Blaze Accelerator Reload to the graveyard so that you have access to it on your opponent's turn. This is a very consistent setup. You basically have 6 Brilliant Fusion type cards with only 1 Garnet, and even if you draw the Garnet, it doesn't really matter. Overall, I am very impressed with this deck, and I think that this list is pretty good. I will say in the gameplay in today's video, I was playing a 2nd copy of Chaos Summoning Beast and only 1 copy of Jar of Avarice, but I really think that Jar of Avarice is the one that should be at 2 copies because it helps you in the longer grind game. So we have for our deck 3 copies of Volcanic Shell, 3 copies of Effect Failure, 1 copy of Chaos Summoning Beast, 3 copies of Volcanic Scattershot, 3 Maxi, 3 Dark Beckoning Beast, 3 copies of Ash Blossom, 3 copies of Rocket, 3 copies of Nibiru, 3 copies of Opening of the Spirit Gates, 2 copies of Jar of Avarice, 3 Dynamiscus, 3 Strike, 1 Order, and 3 copies of Blaze Accelerator Reload. So this deck does play 15 cards in the extra deck. I mean, it seems like Banquet is all but gone from Master Duel at the moment, and at this point I am currently in Plat 1, so even if I do take a loss to that deck, I don't really care, but you could play like a 13 card extra deck if you're really scared about that until Konami semi-limits DD Dynamite like next week. So we have at the moment Gachi Gachi, we also have Sky Calvary and Downer Magician. These are all cards that are used to go into Zeus, just in case you happen to have 2 copies of Dark Beckoning Beast or 1 copy of Dark Beckoning Beast plus 1 copy of Dynamiscus, which does happen. For the Link monsters, we have Link Kribo and Relinquished Anima. These are the 2 cards that are used to make Curious with alongside the Dark Beckoning Beast. 1 copy of Almirage, 1 copy of Helki Firebrax, 1 Cerberus, 1 Phoenix, 1 Curious, 1 Unicorn, 1 Selene, 1 copy of Appaloosa, and 1 copy of Access Code Talker. Overall, not only is this deck fun to play, but also it wins quite a lot, especially against monster heavy decks. You have a lot of ways to stop big combos, and you have your own big combo that puts you way ahead on card advantage, so your opponent really can't mount a comeback. Without further ado though, I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay in today's video. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay, so I think we actually just summon Rocket and then save this stuff for the crackback. That should be good. We need the reload in hand more than we need it in grave right now because we drew the scatter shot. Okay. Master Duel players and not reading cards. Name a more iconic duo. You got me, man. I didn't special summon. I guess people give up when they're in Plat 1, huh? I don't know what rank our opponent was, actually. Oh, you're playing Adamancipators? Okay. What if I just reloaded this to kill it? I can probably reload whatever he summons. Let's see if it's exactly Guardian. Miss. 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 Miss! He missed! Oh my gosh, get fucked. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. But I do have a Regeki effect. Ooh, that's a good card too. Nice. Regeki and deal 1500. Pretty strong. He won't be able to get to Seeker or Researcher at this point because he already normal summoned. I mean, if his hand was like Gigantes plus another extender, I guess he could get there. But we do have Nibiru and he's already summoned twice. Pass. Perfect. You fool. Man, I bet he's gonna really be mad that he discarded that Max C now that he sees that we're actually going to special summon. Oh, please like Valor or Ash this, because we have the opening already. That'd be perfect. This card's search at the moment is not really doing anything. See, now I wonder what our opponent's thinking. He's like, wait a second. Volcanics? Sacred Beast cards? Doesn't make a lot of sense. But little does he know that we're about to Curious for reload for Shell. Or maybe we can OTK him. He's at 65. Can we make access code and keep the Rocket? Oh my gosh, perfect. He did Ash this. Our deck is unbeatable. Adamancipators are no match. You just draw the cards anyway. Actually, this one didn't really matter either because we already had the Chaos Summoning Beast. None of these searches mattered because we had all 3 of them. So let's go for Link Kriba. Like at this point, we basically can't lose. We're going to be up like 10 cards in card advantage. So, get rid of this. Special summon this. I don't know, maybe there was like a way. What if he has Nibiru? If he has it, he has it. This would be the spot to Nibiru. He doesn't have it. Have I even summoned that many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I've already summoned 5 times. He doesn't have Nibiru. Now it's time. Have I tried Brain at Altergeist? I considered trying it out. I just don't think like it's really worth it. Because I feel like if you're doing that, you're just playing like a worse branded deck. The branded deck is so good with the Aluber and Despia cards and the Fight for stuff. There's no real reason to... Oh, we milled Shell just in general. Cool. Nice. Maybe we can see a Jar of Avarice real quick here, just to really add insult to injury. Maybe I should play 2 Jar. Okay. Draw Max C, nice. I really think Jar of Avarice is quite powerful. Okay, so right now we have that, which does nothing. We can't normal summon. Yeah, I think we're just attacking. 24 and 19. Like, Firestorm Guards is obviously better than Jar if you can draw it in the perfect moment. But Jar is a lot more flexible because it doesn't require your normal summon, and it can shuffle back non-Pyro cards. Yeah, you missed out on a draw, but it's like, does that really matter? So right now our opponent has 3 cards. We have Banish, we have Maxi, we have Nibiru, and we have Draw 1. And they're at 2200. Pretty good. Just in case he has Seeker or Researcher. I can't remember which one summons if you control a rock, but whichever, we're just going to get rid of that right now. I don't think we'll need the Nibiru. Maybe we will. No. GG's. Adamancipators cannot beat Volcanics. You heard it here first. Which I almost want to mention in the actual videos because I feel like people always Maxi. Because I feel like people do want to see them live, and I want to mention like when that happens. Like it happens 90% of the time on Thursday at noon, but it's not technically a set schedule, so I feel like, you know, it's easy for me to say, oh, Master Saga always goes up at 5 p.m. every Wednesday, because that's going to happen. But for the live streams, like sometimes you switch them around, especially if it's like a YCS or some other thing like in life that makes us move it. So I feel like I don't want to mention it in the opening of the video. Okay, sure. I mean, that's not a good place to Maxi at all, but I do have to ash that. What? You did not have Maxi Gamma. Fuck. He's still minusing. He's still minusing. Like, his Maxi is a -1 right here. So, like, all he's doing is preventing my play. Like, he's starting this turn with 3 cards. I have 3 really good interruptions here, plus my full combo next turn with this card. Like, I think we're fine. It was just kind of weird in the moment. How can Konami make normal monsters viable? A number of normal monsters have been viable throughout the years. So I think they're doing, like, an okay job. Ooh, okay. That's gonna get a Maxi from us. No second Gamma, please. Unless you play 2 Driver. Are you fucking kidding? Like, I still think I'm going to win this, but holy shit, this guy's hand was incredibly good. Truly insane. I think the power of Volcanics will defeat this amazing Tri-Brigade hand. I mean, other than drawing Driver, right? That was pretty bad. Yeah, I think we just strike that. Can't Gamma Special Summon Driver from Grave. The Driver's banished right now. Yeah, what are you going to do now? You can't banish 1. You can attack over this. I have full combo with opening the Spirit Gates. Yeah, at this point, I'm not too worried. But holy shit, our opponent's hand was good besides drawing Driver. It was Maxi, Called by, Kit, Cuirass, and Gamma Driver. Incredible. Draw a Shell for a turn, please. That's not even that good. I think I have to discard that for the revival effect, but we'll see. Because I think in this spot, the Veiler is actually more important than Order, because his best draw is just any Tri-Brigade monster, because I'll have 2 Tri-Brigades engraved at that point. So I'm pretty sure I have to keep the Veiler, which does feel kind of weird, but you know, it is what it is. Go for Link Kribo. But we are putting Scattershot in the graveyard. Well, we're putting the reload to put Scattershot in the grave. So we do have a board wipe. But if he draws like Kit specifically, that's pretty bad. Yeah, we have to discard the Order. It feels so wrong, but we're putting the Scattershot in the grave, which is obviously very good. But if he draws specifically Kit and we Scattershot it, then he can just send Nerval and add Fractal, so we kind of lose. So this is fine. Oh, I could have Cerberus. Nah, that's not really that good. What if we mill Shell off this? That'd be incredible. Like out of the 3 random mills from Curious. Come on, Curious, you can do it. I believe. Here we go. No, I wanted to see the mills, dude. But yeah, I mean, obviously we're going to win from that point. It's crazy how powerful that 1-card combo is. Well, 1.5 cards because you have to discard, but holy shit. It's so good. Sets you up with a reload engrave, has a Curious on board. You mill 3 more. Next turn you have follow-up. It's too crazy.